well, I'll start off and just say this is a spot play for one. You guys can all recognize that. The Mercury are on a back to back. They just played last night. And the Liberty, they're off back to back losses, and they've had 3 days rest before this game. So in basketball, in my mind, when you have multiple days off in between games, that gives you time to practice and work on things that, were not going so well. So a combination of that and just them coming out hungry versus a team who's in, not the greatest spot makes me want to look towards the Liberty. If you look at matchup wise, Phoenix is shorthanded. They're still going to miss Rebecca Allen. Obviously, Griner's been out. And Sutton, who's been a big part of their offense, is still questionable with the ankle injury. So already shorthanded, and they just don't have the size to battle New York down low. Like whether it's John Quill Jones or Breonna Stewart, either one, if not both, can have a field day in this one. So I think the Liberty come out strong. The one thing for them is they've been a team who can play good for 10, 20 minutes. But when it comes to that second half, they either take their foot off the gas or just, kind of fall apart. And that's shown by, you can look specifically at home. They're usually a really good home team. They haven't covered a point spread yet at home. But in the first half, they've covered 2 out of 3. So numbers wise, they've shown me that I can trust them. You can go back to last year when they play at home off of a loss. There's been 5 instances. They've won every single one, and they're up by double digits at the half. So my play for this game would be Liberty first half minus 8.5.
Ski Profit. Here's my question for you. I've never really handicapped the WNBA. I have handicapped the NBA. Talk to me about some of the nuances between, what's the difference between NBA handicapping and WA handicapping? Broad strokes, anything stand out to you?
The number one thing that stands out to me, Teddy, and I'm sure, a lot of bettors, including yourself, can appreciate this, is you're going to get effort every single night in the WNBA. It's no guessing who's coming to play today. It's not like you have to wait until the playoffs for everybody to play hard. So in situations like that, I feel like it makes it easier to handicap. So scheduling spots, I feel like there's big differences there. Like WNBA just this year, I feel like it's starting to have a lot more back to backs. Like there's, how do you say? I don't want to say condensed. I guess it is a condensed schedule. Or maybe if that's not the right word, correct me. But they're mashing a lot more games together, so we're seeing more back to backs. And you'll get situations like this where they're not used to playing that way, and another team is extremely rested. So and the main thing is effort and energy from WNBA all the time, and that's what I love.
You've had a good NBA season and playoffs. What? Tell us about that. Tell us what's going on with your clients. Fill us in, brother.
Yeah, I should be a little bit more prepared, but I do know, after a loss last night, I lost my big play last night, and I always hate that. But NBA playoffs should be up about 34 units. I mean, you can go all the way back last 14 months in the NBA, we've been picking up, I believe, plus 253 units. So, like I said before, it's my time of year, and looking to bounce back strong to finish this Western Conference Finals and also to head into the NBA Finals. So, yeah, you guys know where to find all my work for the NBA.